Hi guys, and welcome back to the Daily Sigen, my Daily Sigen. Um, this is the 2nd of January. You can see the charging, the solar values, I beg your pardon, and you can just see at the bottom there the charging profile of the system today. It's been a much better day for sunshine and the solar energy that we've gained. You can see the bottom right there, that's how much we've sent back to the grid. And the reason being I've not emptied the batteries because unfortunately we've had the overnight prices now, and the overnight prices are going to be around 15 to 16 pence per kilowatt hour. So I don't see the point in cycling the battery. I'm on Octopus Agile. There's no point sending energy back to the grid for no financial gain. So the bulk of the energy that we've bought from the grid overnight, last night, from the 1st of January into today, the wee hours of the morning today, the 2nd of January, I should be hanging on for the house loads, to cover the house loads. It's far more financially beneficial. But just a quick scroll through the app. If I scroll up, something I meant to have, I should have showed you from the beginning actually of the system, how the system behaves and the charging profile from the solar. So if I do this, quickly scroll up, you can see the solar panels on the roof there. This is how the app works. I'll quickly tap on that there. You can just see the time there, 18:24. So I'm a little later on this evening, but that's how much is left in the battery. We've just started cooking, so you can see the house loads there. 1.9 kilowatts. We just started cooking our evening meal. And a tap there, and it's just populating, as you can see there, PV 1, 2, 3 and 4. That's partly why I bought the Sigenergy system for the 4 strings. We've got 4 faces of the roofs on the roof space. You can see PV 1, 2 at the back of the house. That's why the charging values are so poor. PV 3, which faces the sun quite early on. That's why you see the rise there. And then PV 4, that shoots up, and that is the best face, 6 panels there. You can see the charging profile there, and then it drops away at 1600 hours. But that's it, guys. I'll just quickly scroll up if I can for this one. Oh, tap back there, back to the previous screen. You'll be able to see that's the charging profile there. You can see the early hours of the morning there where it charged the battery. That was for the 4 to 5 pence per kilowatt hour, and then it's stabilized during the night there, and you can see the spike loads there as we use the energy in the morning for the shower. And you can see the spike loads there, that's the consumption, the different colors there, and then the actual draw of the energy from the battery. And you can see in yellow there, that's the charging profile in this screen for the solar production there. If I scroll up again, you will see exactly what I mean with that's how it's been behaving. Now you can see there at the bottom there, the solid line, that's what we sell to the grid for, how much we sell to the grid for at 15 pence a kilowatt hour. The jagged line there is the actual purchase price, so it's worth purchasing it. As you can see there, it's quite flat at the bottom between 0-100 hours and 400 hours in the morning. That was between 4 and 5 pence per kilowatt hour, and that's why I bought it at that price. And then the actual turquoise green sort of color line there, that's the charge of the battery, and then where it flat lines at the top there, that's the charge from the solar. So it was quite beneficial. But if I scroll across there, and you'll see it populate for the next day, and there you have it. You see you've got the actual line there of the purchase price and the selling price, and it's not really worth emptying the battery for no financial gain. But I'll just quickly shoot back to the previous screen if it does it, and you can see it populate there. And that's what the Sigenergy system does. It calculates the cost analysis, cost benefit analysis there, and that is roughly accurate. 99 pence overall, so we're covering our house loads to the most part, and then that's the overall revenue, roughly the overall revenue that is gained by that. But otherwise, that's it, guys, for this one. If I scroll up to just finish off this short video, you can see that's it at the end of the day, guys. So thank you very much for your time. Hope to see you in another video. But that's my daily Sigen over for this one. Thank you.